Some fiction and some fact, which I learned when I came here for my father's convention. The trouble all started when we visited Mr. Finnegan. He's a friend of my parents and an expert on leprechauns.
The banshee shrieked and rode down the mountainside in his chariot. The banshee's wail could be heard throughout the land.
Wow, Ireland sure is full of neat stories. I thought you were going to tell me a leprechaun story, Mr. Finnegan.
Ah, but leprechauns aren't just a story, Henry. Leprechauns are real.
Real?
Real? Did you hear that, Grandpa? They're real. Let go of me, you ninny.
They are wonderful creatures, Henry. Each leprechaun has a pot of gold.
Gold, Grandpa? They have gold. Get off me, you pinheads.
Looks like we got a live one, Tom.
And they can give you anything you want. Just catch one and you get 3 wishes.
Wow, really? Anything?
3 wishes, Grandpa. I could have a new plane and pie and gold. And a new brain.
In fact, tonight is a very special night, Henry.
Why is that?
Tonight, with the full moon, the position of the stars, I have scientifically predicted that the garden will be the best place to catch a leprechaun.
Rats! I can't hear what he's saying. Come back here, Dinky. You're going to get us into trouble again. Don't worry, Grandpa. I just don't want to miss my chance to catch a leprechaun tonight.
Everything is ready. Tonight, during the full moon, the leprechauns will come to my garden. It has everything they love. And then they'll fall into my trap.
A trap?
A trap? Whoa, 8 o'clock. I'd better go.
Dinky!
My folks will wonder what happened to me.
Wait for me, Henry. Dinky! The cat! Grandpa! Henry! Help! Help!
Cullen.
Henry, the cat! Quick!
Ouch! Oh, no!
Cullen. It looks like Cullen doesn't want you to leave, Henry.
Nice kitty. Bye, Mr. Finnegan. I'll see you at the fair tomorrow.
Have a good night, son.
Dinky, are you okay? Phew, that was really close. You gotta be more careful.
You featherbrain, you twit. You could have been caught. You could have gotten us all caught. You know littles can't reveal themselves to bigs. But, Grandpa, if I want to catch a leprechaun, I have to go out and do it tonight. Mr. Finnegan proved it scientifically. Finnegan's a fool. And you're a bigger fool if you believe him. If you go out looking for leprechauns tonight when you get caught, don't expect me to come and rescue you. Because I won't. But, Grandpa... Good night, Dinky. Good night, kids.
Good night, Grandpa! Dinky doesn't really believe all this, does he? Sure, he'll believe anything. Hey, wait a minute. What do you have in mind? Dinky just might catch a leprechaun tonight, with our help. catch your leprechaun.
Leprechaun? But Grandpa said...
Shh! What does Grandpa know about leprechauns? I'm the expert. All you have to do is listen and follow my instructions exactly.
Ashley would have caught one himself, but he saw how much it meant to you, Dinky.
Oh, thank you, Ashley. I'll do anything you say. Just show me how.
Come on, then. Quick, put these on. To catch a leprechaun, you have to look like one.
Hold on there, Dinky. These shamrocks are very important. Most amateurs forget their leaves.
Hurry! We have to get there while the moon is still full. It creates a perfect magnetic field that attracts leprechauns.
Gee, thanks, Ashley. I won't let you down. Your fellow leprechaun is here. Hey, you're gonna scare them away. You're not dressed in green.
Good point, Dinky. We'll do it too.
All right.
The simplest method of catching a leprechaun is to stand on your head in a shamrock patch.
On my head? Are you sure?
Do you want to catch a leprechaun or not? Case studies indicate that you should stand on your head.
Like this?
Right. Now wiggle your toes.
My toes?
Dinky, we're giving you the benefit of years of scientific research here.
If you don't wiggle your toes, you could destroy the magnetic field.
Not your feet, your toes.
Whoa! Wow, it worked! I've got one! It's green! It's a leprechaun!
What?
That's not a leprechaun.
That's a grasshopper. Well, whatever it was, no leprechaun will go to that shamrock patch now. It's contaminated.
Contaminated? What do I do now?
We'll have to decontaminate you with an aquatic approach. Stand on that lily pad.
But I can't swim!
Listen, do you want to catch a leprechaun or not?
Sure, but...
Then step on the bigger one. Ashley, be careful. He can't swim. Don't worry, Lucy.
Help! Oh!
How do you expect to catch a leprechaun when you're making all that noise? Ashley, that's too dangerous. He's fine. Get on the big one. On your right, Dinky.
Oh, I think I've got it now. I've got a leprechaun. I caught one. It's a big one. I got it. He'll never get away from me now.
Oh, no! A bullfrog! Tom, Ashley, he might drown! Do something! Why don't you just go back to Grandpa if you're so scared? I'm not scared. This joke is just going too far.
I want a pot of gold and a new plane and...
Watch out! What if someone sees him?
You're right. We've got to stop him. Come on.
Tom! Ashley! Help me catch him!
You guys just don't know how to have fun.
Are we having fun yet?
Dinky, let go!
Let go! Never! I caught it and I get to keep it! Yikes! This is harder than I thought!
want to miss out on the trick-or-treat action.
Wait! Before we go, can you tell me what American holiday custom really originated in Ireland?
Sure.
We'll find out later. This is terrible! Poor Dinky, this is all our fault!
I knew it! I knew it! It's a real leprechaun! I got one! It's mine!
Ashley, you go back to the inn and tell Grandpa.
Me? I'm not telling Grandpa. I'll tell Grandpa. I better get Henry, too. We need help.
Come on, Ashley. We've got to get Dinky back.
I never knew leprechauns had tails.
They don't. I mean, put me down. I'm not a leprechaun.
You're a little person, aren't you?
Well, compared to you, but...
You're dressed all in green, aren't you?
Well, yes, but you see...
You have pointy ears, don't you?
Well, sure, but that doesn't mean...
So, if you're not a leprechaun, what are you?
Well, I'm a
leprechaun.
I am?
I've got a little surprise for you. Come on now, step inside. It's your very own leprechaun home.
This is where I'm going to stay?
Do you like it? I fixed it up just for you. It's taken me years.
Just for me? This isn't so bad. Wow, jelly beans, my favorite.
There, we can slide under the door.
You're going to be so happy here. We'll have wonderful times together.
Gee, now this is what I call a bed.
I'm going to get my wishes. Let's see, a pot of gold, of course. You have to give me a pot of gold.
Gold? But I don't have any gold.
You leprechauns. Always joking. And I want a visit from my grandson, Sean. He lives so far away, I do miss him.
But I can't.
And last of all, I want a pot of stew just like my dear wife Eileen used to make.
But I really can't. Maybe you better let me go now.
You're an amusing little fellow, aren't you? I can wait for my wishes, and I know you're going to love it here. You'll be a star.
Me? A star?
Certainly. When everybody sees you, you'll be a national treasure.
Me? A treasure?
Sure. Of course, you'll have to sing. Are you a good singer?
Singer? I don't know.
Well, let's have a little audition.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Goodness, you poor kid. Are you all right?
La, ti, do.
Maybe some food will help.
He's gone. Let's go. Come on, we'll climb up the harp.
I've never climbed a harp before.
Hurry up. We've got to get him out.
Shh, he'll hear us.
Follow me.
We'll go to the fair today. My neighbors will eat their words. You'll be the most famous leprechaun in the universe.
That does sound nice.
Dinky! We're here to rescue you.
Not now. This is starting to get interesting.
Dinky, this is no time for jokes.
We risked our lives for you.
But he thinks I'm a leprechaun. He's gonna make me a star.
Come on, Dinky.
Oh! Ouch!
I can't wait for those wishes. It's been months since I saw my grandson, Sean.
But I told you, I'm gonna be famous.
Sure, a famous trained mouse in a cage.
I knew I'd catch a leprechaun if I used a scientific method.
Dinky!
I know what I'm doing. There's nothing to worry about here. I'm just fine.
Dinky, the cat!
What cat? Oh, that cat! Help! Help! Tom! Ashley! Help! Grandpa! Finnegan! Help! Goodbye, cruel world.
Cucullin! Cucullin, you naughty cat! Leave our leprechaun alone!
Yeah!
Why were you trying to escape? Aren't you happy here?
Yes. Oh, yes. It's just that but...
Never mind, it's the least any leprechaun would try. Eat your meal and take a little nap. We've got a busy day. I can't wait to show you off at the fair.
I knew he'd fall for that nonsense. I should have stopped him.
It isn't Dinky's fault. It was ours. We never should have played those jokes on him. But right now, we need to rescue him.
You're right. We'd better use Henry. Let's use the emergency whistle.
Huh? What's going on?
Henry! Henry! Finnegan has Dinky. He thinks he's a leprechaun. Tom and Ashley are over there now.
Oh, no. Quick, let's go! Tom! Ashley!
Down here! Finnegan took Dinky to the fair. They left in the car about 5 minutes ago.
Couldn't you rescue him?
We tried, but he refused to come with us.
He refused?
Now Finnegan has him locked up in a cage.
So Henry can distract Mr. Finnegan while we rescue Dinky.
This is really dangerous. If he's revealed, it won't be safe for any little.
I found Finnegan.
Ah, Henry, boy. Put your backpack down and have a seat, son.
Thanks, Mr. Finnegan.
Glad you're here to share my moment of glory. Wait till you see my leprechaun.
So, what did you wish for, Mr. Finnegan?
Tom and I will try to pick the lock.
Maybe I can pry the bottom off the cage.
Let's go.
Well, Mahoney, wait till you see what I've got here.
Don't tell me you finally caught a leprechaun.
What's that awful noise?
I think it's Dinky snoring.
Just like Dinky to be sleeping.
Hurry, Tom. He's going to uncover the cage soon.
I'm trying, Lucy.
If that's a real leprechaun, you'll have to turn it over for scientific research.
But this is Mr. Finnegan's leprechaun.
Yes, I'm already so attached to him.
Scientists need to study these little people more closely.
You can't study this leprechaun.
I'm not only going to study it, I'm going to dissect it.
You can't do that to my leprechaun.
Dissect him?
We can't pick the lock, Grandpa.
And this darn cage won't budge. Let's get back in the backpack.
Let me have that leprechaun.
I didn't catch the sweetest little leprechaun alive, so you could go cutting it up for your scientific research. Leave it alone.
There's nothing more we can do. He'll uncover that cage and we'll never see Dinky again.
Oh, Grandpa.
I feel like I lost my own son. I love Dinky more than life itself.
Let go of me. I have a right to see.
No! My leprechaun. He's gone.
Sure, Finnegan. Of course he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Who's gone? You certainly don't mean me, do you? Dinky! You bonehead. You dunce, you fool.
It was a leprechaun, Henry. You believe me, don't you?
Oh, yes, Mr. Finnegan. I know little people exist. It looks like you have company, Mr. Finnegan.
Well, I wonder who might be...
Grandpa.
John, my little grandson. I told you, it was a leprechaun. My wish came true.
I'm sure it was. Thanks for the ride, Mr. Finnegan. See you later.
Goodbye, son.
Oh, Grandpa, I missed you so much.
Something smells good.
It's a nice pot of Irish stew, just like Mama used to make. We missed you, Daddy, so we decided to pay you a visit.
Look, Grandpa, a rainbow.
Well, what do you know? That must be where my leprechaun hid me pot of gold. I have everything a person could ask for.
Did you hear that? I was a leprechaun. Finnegan got his wishes. Yippee! I'm a leprechaun. Yeah. Dinky, you're making me regret that Lucy rescued you.
Me? It wasn't me. It must have been Tom.
Nope, I thought it was Ashley.
No, I was with Grandpa and...
Then who? I don't know. I was half asleep when one of you came in dressed all in green, just like a leprechaun. And...
Was it a leprechaun that rescued Dinky? We'll never know. But one thing we do know is that Dinky certainly had the luck of the Irish that day.
Well, have you figured it out? What American holiday custom originated in Ireland?
I know. It's the Irish jig.
That is an Irish custom, Dinky.
Right, but I meant Tom's jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern?
An old Irish story tells of a man named Jack who was so stingy that he couldn't get into heaven.
So he wandered around the earth carrying a lantern. Everyone called him Jack of the Lantern.
Today we put lights in our Halloween pumpkins and call them jack-o'-lanterns.
And we can carve them to look as scary or silly as we like.